Look at you guys rolling back in here for another awesome episode of Rust Belt's Nifty Tools of the Week. Today I'm going to go through 4 more tools that helped me out this week here in the shop. Hopefully you guys get some insight on these tools and maybe even able to put them into your toolboxes. So the first nifty tool we're going to look at today is the soldering iron from Power Probe. And I ended up picking up this one this last week because of you guys, my subscribers. If you guys watched before, I did the top 5 tools I regret buying, and one of those was the Snap-on butane soldering iron. I have not really had great luck with soldering irons, at least the butane ones. The newer Snap-on one, I tried that one out, wasn't really impressed by that one either. So I ended up going with my gut and seeing what you guys had to offer. So I ended up picking up this one from Power Probe. Picked this one up online on Amazon. Part number on this one is PPSK. Now, I am very impressed by this one just by the sheer fact of the adjustability of it. It's got a really wide range of heat adjustability on this one. The Snap-on ones that I've had before, as well as the Weller ones, they did have adjustment on it, but they really didn't change that much when it came to thermal output on the soldering iron end. They would get way too hot, way too cold. This one from Snap-on just never would get hot enough. So I was done with that one. I picked this one up from Power Probe and got to use it a couple of times this week. I was really impressed by the availability that it had for pickup on the thermal end of it. It is adjustable for the amount of air that comes into the induction ports here on the side of it. It's also able to adjust a huge amount, especially when you're using the tip for using heat shrink or something along those lines. It's nice having that adjustability. It's also really good on butane. I've been using this one for about 3 to 4 hours worth this week, not just straight use, but off and on here and there. And I haven't gone through but half the tank of butane in it. So that's actually pretty good compared to the last one that I had from Snap-on. Also, this one's going to be in a really good price range for anybody who wants to pick them up. Over on Amazon, these run like 39 bucks as compared to the Snap-on one where you're spending well over $100 for a kit that's just about the same as this one. Plus, I like the fact that this one has the detachable tips to it too. I do not have to take these apart from the little plastic collet down here. I can if I want to, but I don't need to. I can just take the little wrench here and I can unscrew the little tip from it. It's got 2 finer point soldering tips, a hot plastic kind of knife style tip, and of course it's got a really fine point one, and then the open end for your heat shrink for wiring. All really nice ends. They all have worked really well this week. I would definitely recommend for you guys to pick this one up, especially for that price of 39 bucks. Give that one a thumbs up. Next set that we're going to bring to you guys today is this nice set of stubby 15-degree offset ratcheting wrenches from SP Tools. Part number on this one is SP10131. This is a pretty nice comprehensive kit, 11-piece set. Like I said, it is the 15-degree offset stubby wrench set. I absolutely love this set, especially for the price. You're going from 8 all the way up to 19 millimeter. The only single size that you are skipping is a 9 millimeter in this set. So it is a very comprehensive set compared to Snap-on and their wrench sets that they come up with. This one, it's going to be at a really, really awesome price point. 269 bucks normally through SP Tools USA website. If you do it something comparable, especially with like Snap-on, they have a 7-piece set. That one's going to run you 275 bones. A little bit about these ratchets. I really like them. They are the reverse head. They do reverse very nicely. I like their ratcheting. I like their mechanism that is the reversible area. It sits nice and flush with everything, so it's not going to get caught on any kind of surface that you're working on, accidentally reverse in the wrong direction. The open end does have SP Tools patented quad drive technology, the 3 circular open ends to the points, so you are not grabbing on the points of the fastener, you're actually grabbing onto more of the flat sides of your nuts. So It is a really good thing. It's going to get really good grip. I'm actually going to do a review on different wrenches and their open end styles just to see what kind of grip they get with those, probably here in the next week or so. But I'd give this one 5 stars. I definitely recommend to get this one. The only downside to this one that I'm really kind of a fan of, but not really, is the case that they come in. This is a little roll-up pouch. It's going to roll up and you can take it anywhere you want. I like it if I have to use it somewhere all the way across the shop and I only want to take this with me. Now, if I really wanted to have a wrench organization system, which I prefer over something in this style of a bag, I'd probably go with something like Toolbox Widget, which is these new ones right here, which I'll be talking about those in an upcoming video as well. I would definitely still give these from SP Tools a big thumbs up, and maybe you guys could find this one making it into your toolbox as well. Third tool coming your way is one that I picked up here a couple of weeks ago. It's a new ratchet from Matco. Now I know you guys are like, oh, you got all Snap-on tools, what you grabbing that Matco stuff for? I really like this one. This is one of the most modern, iconic ratchets that have come out on the market as of recently. This one, I believe this is the 12 or 15 inch long version. The part number on this one is BFR158LFM. It is a flex head, locking flex head to be exact on that one, and I love the function of this one. You compare this one to the Snap-on one, the only thing I really hate about Snap-ons is their locking mechanism. The fact that it is locked in the up position all the time and it's spring loaded into that lock position. I would much rather have it spring loaded in the unlock position, whereas it wouldn't be so easy to touch also. The Snap-on one, as soon as I touch another surface, that thing's snapping back into the lock position when I really don't want it to. So they need to make it to where it is not a spring-loaded function. It has a really nice narrow head design. That's what I love so much about this one. The head is actually probably 20 to 25% thinner than any other ratchets that I own or that I've seen on the market today. I've not yet broken any of these Matco wrenches. I do like the handle on them. The comfort grip style that they have to these is really nice and it contours to the hand very well. The only negative thing that I would say about these Matco ratchets is that they only come in green and orange. What's up with that? We need to get some blue or some red in the line, something along those lines. They need to branch out, get them some more colors to it so they can give it to us technicians. Other than that, 88 tooth design on the teeth of this one. Very nice, you can hear it. Very nice fine tooth ratchet design, easily serviced. A lot of the guys in the trucks, they have probably 4 or 5 of these rebuild kits if something were to go wrong, and you end up putting like 400 pounds on this thing and snapping the head off, which I don't know anybody who's done that one before or anything. You guys, me, everyone, but you know. But I would definitely recommend this one. This one is going to be at a premium though, as if you're comparing this to just a normal day-to-day ratchet from the Harbor Freight store or from Home Depot, that's going to be quite at a premium. This one runs right at about 185 bones. If you compare it to the other big 3, Mac and Snap-on, then it's going to be right about in the same line, maybe a hair more expensive. But like I said, this one is at the knife point edge of some of the best ratchets that are coming out today for professional technicians. I definitely recommend for you guys to at least try one of these out. If you guys have a Matco representatives, give a look at that one. I would definitely recommend for you guys to grab one. And the fourth and final tool set that we're going to come to today is this one by Snap-on. It is their 6-piece metric long ball hex socket driver set. It is run in 3/8 drive, 6-piece set, going in metric from 4 to 10, skipping a couple sizes in there, but it hits all the main ones that I really needed. Main thing that I need this one for on a lot of conversion vans, at least the older style ones through the late 2000s, they've got some really weird center caps to some of their wheels that are really set back far in that most of my hex drivers will not fit into. So I need something that's long, and something that large also will not fit in at a straight angle. So that's why I ended up getting this ball-ended set this last week. Haven't really had a need for a set like this prior to it, but I am very glad that I got this one. Now you guys all know that us as technicians, there's some tools that we just beat on Torx bits are one of them. Hex bits are another one, and you know that we all destroy those in a normal fashion. You know, we're cranking an extra 30 foot-pounds on what would be a 4.5 inch long, 6 millimeter wide hex ball stud. You're probably going to bend and break this thing. But I was pleasantly surprised in using this one. A lot of those fasteners on those Chevy center caps, they're actually pretty well corroded in there. And this set took a lot of torque. I was able to put a lot of torque onto these things to get those bolts on and off, and they didn't break. Even if they would have broke, this set is still going to be 100% warranted because it is a hand tool by Snap-on. So that's why I ended up going with it, just because I know how often I break them. If I got a cheaper set from somewhere else, I'm going to break it no matter what anyways, and I'll have to go and replace it. So getting it off the Snap-on truck was the reason I got that one. Normally this set is going to run you right at the $208 mark. However, a lot of guys on trucks are running really good specials on this one, and I ended up picking this one up for a killer of a deal at 129 bones. If you wanted to know, the part number on this one is 206EFABLM. It does have the nice nickel coated ends here, supposed to be for protection against corrosion, but really if you're actually using these things, who's going to let them corrode? Really nobody. But anyways, I digress, and I do like this set. I would definitely recommend for you guys to give them a try. If you're looking for a nice ball end hex socket set, give these ones a try. And in keeping good fashion with the nifty tools of the week, I'm going to give you guys an awesome channel that you need to look into following as well. This week, we're going to feature the Bearded Toolmonger. Bearded Toolmonger, he's an awesome guy. He does some awesome tool reviews. He's done quite a few of them. However, if you go over to his channel and look, he's unfortunately only got one video out. He had a run-in with YouTube, and for some reason, all of his content got deleted. But he still does have his subscribers, and you know what? You guys need to go over and check him out as well. He's going to be coming out with some really great content here coming up, so you really want to make sure that you pay attention for the stuff that he puts out. He's a really great, honest guy. He's going to give you no BS tool reviews on everything that he does. I really like how straightforward he is with everything, and he's just an all-around great guy. So make sure you guys go over and check out the Bearded Toolmonger. Well, folks, that's about all I've got for this week's Nifty Tools of the Week. I've got a lot more content coming out, probably going to be coming out in a pretty fast pace here over the next couple of weeks. I've got the Duramax. I know you guys haven't seen it on the channel here for the last couple of weeks, but that's because we've been kind of doing some behind the scenes kind of stuff with the compound turbo kit, and we're getting that all dialed in, and this weekend we're going to finally get it on film and get you guys some answers to what's been going on with that one. Also coming up, we're going to be introducing the new line of toolbox widgets. If you guys have seen already over on JRC54's channel, as well as Mr. Captain Ron's, the Master Apprentice, he's introduced them. I'm going to be doing them to all of my wrench drawer here because I've gotten a lot more wrenches since I've been able to review the first line of them. So we've got a lot more of those coming up. Plus, here on the end of the tool cart, we've got some badass half-inch impacts that we have got some reviews coming for you. Snap-on, Milwaukee, SP Tools. 3 half-inch impacts, newer to the market right now, so you guys are going to be able to see what I think of these, as well as I'm going to throw in some opinion from some outside sources, people who use these things every day, all the way down to people who might use these once every week or so. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. I appreciate everybody tuning in today. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I come out with cool, awesome content just like this one. I appreciate it, and as always, you guys stay awesome.